Hearts align in the way we breathe. This is what we're meant to be. Ooh.
We're coming together as one. All races, all faiths under one rising sun. Hands lifted up to the sky. Every soul is a spark that was born to shine. Truth calling us home again. Love returning us back to Zen.
Yeah, we're stepping into oneness and remembering we one life.
Love becomes a beat and the beat gets played.
Together we rise at one, under the same sun. Universal love, moving everyone. Yeah, we vibe so free, in the same heartbeat. Tropical soul, Afro energy.
You got a rhythm that could heal the street, turning every stranger to the fan we meet. Girl, your vibe snaps fear into. When you laugh, whole nations move through the air.
Well, you got that smooth too, laid back sway, that everything love kind of asking away. You walk like the future, stuck to your feet. The whole revolution, a tropical beat.
When we move like it, all the borders fade. Love becomes a beat and the beat gets played.
Together we rise as one, under the same sun. Universal love. Hearts up, we the same tribe, different voices, one world vibe. No fear, no fight, just the one light. All love, all life, we ignite tonight. Together, we rise as one, under the same sun. Universal love, moving everyone. Yeah, we vibe so free, in the same heartbeat. Tropical soul, Afro energy.
What a Lord. There we go. How we doing, fam? Blessings to you all. Blessings. My God, I got about 5 screens in front of me here. This is the first time we've done it with so many screens. So, firstly, big love to the crew on Zoom. Happy New Year to you. This is our first session of the year, so big love to you. Good to see you all there. Beautiful, beautiful faces. Pop your cameras on. And big love to everyone who's catching us live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. This is where it's at. What up? Good morning. If you're jumping on, say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're on one of the socials, big love to you. Look forward to hanging out with you for this session. Now, for the big one, right? What are we doing? So today we're going to kick the year off with this session a little bit more advanced. So we're actually going to kick into some galactic breathing. So anybody ever heard of galactic breathing? Give me a yes. Pop a yes in the chat. Let me get this chat here so I can see it. Got 3 chats in front of me. Anybody heard of galactic breathing? So galactic breathing is a breathwork process where you can align both sides of the hemisphere. It's a really, really cool breathing process where we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We breathe in through the mouth, out through the nose. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We breathe back in through the mouth. And we alternate this breath. And what it does is it really switches our critical faculty on. Technically, it overrides the critical faculty, so we can become extremely present in this moment. And by being extremely present in this moment, it gives us it's just an amplified experience of transcendence. So being able to do breathing like this, I do see the chats coming through. I do see the chats coming through here. So by doing this type of breathing, especially when we want to access transcendence, so this is 2 parts here of what we're doing, is we want to access this pure consciousness, this pure awareness, but we also want to really drive home, man, the chats are going, there it is. And we also want to be able to access this calm state, this parasympathetic state. So for depending what time it is, what time is it when you're watching this live? And if you're catching the replay as well, please say hello if you're catching the replay. But if you're watching this live, what time is it where you are? So here's the thing, right? So let's say it's morning, great, go for it. Go ham, go all out. But let's say it's in the evening. Rachel, I see that. Let's say it's in the evening. This session, as we do the breathing, you might not go as intense with the breathing, yet the big caveat here is after we do this session, jump onto our YouTube and do one of the sleep meditations. And what that will do is this is going to open up the body, it's going to open up the energy in the body, it's going to start to clear some energy in the body, it's going to be absolutely amazing. But then after this, jump on YouTube, get a sleep meditation for when you do go to bed, and when you're going to bed, you can then drop into a nice, beautiful, deep sleep. It'll be a very clear sleep. So what we're doing right is we're going to go do some breathing, some galactic breathing, followed by some transcendence. Type mantra in the chat if you have your mantra. If you've done our Quantum Transcendence, if you've been initiated, type mantra in the chat and see you. Big love, Helen, yes, mantra, bring them. Definitely perfect for the new moon. So with your mantra, if you don't have a mantra, and if you're jumping into this for the first time, this is your first time, just type first time in the chat, in any of the chats. Type first time in the chat. If this is your first time, the mantra that you can use, and I invite you to use, is Soya. Just Soya, Soya. Just in your mind, Soya, Soya. So what happens after we do the breathing, then we drop into this transcendence. We'll do about 15 minutes of just pure transcendence, just sitting there, mantra. We'll talk about this in a moment. And then after that, you then go home, or if you are home already, hopefully you are home doing this. Hopefully you're somewhere safe to do this. But then when you are home, when you do go to sleep, if it is an evening for you, then you can just put on a nice meditation, put on like we've got some really cool ones where we've used a certain resonance with the voice. We've used certain timing with the certain words and how we say the words, and they are designed to drop you deep. Man, something cool for one of our Yoga Nidras. We built one of the Yoga Nidras recently, and when we built the Yoga Nidra, just because of that resonance, because of the way it's spoken, the gap between the words and how it's been delivered, even if you do, like fam, you do that like 10, 20 minute Yoga Nidra in the afternoon just to kind of get that kick me up, just to get that boost of dopamine, that boost of energy. You do that one, it's like I'm hitting another one just so I can drop down again, because it's a really beautiful drop. Yes, Helen, I'll pop your link at the end of this so you can try one of them. So that's what we're doing, right? Now, the main goal of this is to be able to sit there, and mind you, please, if you're jumping in on YouTube, please hit the like button. If you're on Facebook, please, we always like and share if you can. If you're jumping in on Instagram, I don't even know what you can do on Instagram. I don't think we've been live many times on Instagram, so if you are on Instagram, just big love to you anyway. I don't know what you could do with this, but it's just great to hang out with you. It's great to see you. So outside of that, what is the benefit of this? The benefit of this is regardless of what time you do this in the day, it's being able to clear the energy of the day before. It's being able to clear the energy of the day you're in now, and being able to open up just this state of presence, this state of awareness. We couple this with brain heart coherence. So we're not only opening up the energy, clearing the energy, we're aligning the energy, but at the same time, we're also accessing this state of healing within our body. We're accessing this state of healing within our mind. And then as we then drop into transcendence, this is then the clearing state. This is the peace state. This is where the body gets to do the work. This is where the stuff that's unconscious within our life, that we're maybe not looking at, not ready to look at, not wanting to look at. Or maybe it's just the time where we just get to sit in this nice space of peace. And what happens is when we do this today, and look, we'll cut this down, so definitely jump over to our YouTube channel. We'll pop up the recording for you. You can do this recording of this session if you do like this session for the whole week. What happens is when you then jump on and you do that over and over again, we start to train our nervous system to stay in this space of calm. Now, it's not about, I'm just going to say, big fam, it's like I've got the crew here as well. When we deliver, it's not about being perfect. It's not about perfection. It's not about, you know, whenever the kids go crazy that you just fucking, you're on point all the time and just nothing will bother you. Yes, you can live most of your life like that. But what it's about accessing this state of consciousness that we're aware of when we're being pulled in and out of these states. So the more we do sessions like this, yourself, myself included, the more we do sessions like this, along with sleeping well, the more we're stacking our nervous system up, which is the foundation of it, stacking our nervous system up to be able to handle the life we're living in. Does that make sense? Holler if that makes sense. So we're doing this today to be able to go, here's a skill set, here's what we can use, here's how we can use it. But what we're doing over time is we're becoming freaking bulletproof. Like, you're becoming formidable. That when your partner, I did see the email, Helen, when your partner or something happens and they come at you and they've got that fucking fierce energy of like, you're grounded, you're capable. Now, it's not saying you'll be perfect every time, but saying most of the time and the majority of your life, you're able to sit there and be like, well, I get the pattern that's playing here. I get my mind is telling me, like, you need to cut nuts here, or you need to do, this is how you normally respond. But because my critical faculty, because the decision, the CEO part of the brain is switched on, we're able to govern those emotions and be able to not get drawn into them. Where when we aren't doing things like this, when we're not sleeping well, like just the foundation, sleeping well, doing your breathing and meditating, especially transcendence, when we're not doing them, that emotional brain can kick in and start to take over with these triggers. So one of the best parts about this, and this is what I do invite you to do this daily, if you do enjoy this session, we've got most of the recordings of our sessions that we do, they're put up there online. But if you do enjoy this, man, do this daily. If you could do this once a day, twice a day, even better. You don't have to do it 5-6 times a day. We do have other processes, other strategies for that, to do deeper work on the mind there. And so you don't have to go that hard with it. Although I will say there are days, and this is probably the strongest and the best part of this, there are days where you have 3 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep, 5 hours sleep, under 6 hours sleep, and the brain is like, it's in that state. The sessions here, then you can do them 2-3 times a day. I am well known, well, I can't say well known now, but I am definitely known for being able to do a good 3 yoga nidras, some transcendence in a day, to be able to keep the brain active, especially when you're dealing with some deep stress. So what we're doing, right? So today, hanging out, we're gonna do some breathing this evening, depending on what time it is for you. We're gonna do some breathing. Again, if it's past about 8 p.m., 9 p.m. your time, when we do the galactic breathing, so when we do the galactic breathing, you just do it, but you might not do it so intense. Jump on when you wake up tomorrow morning and jump on the replay. It should be up by tomorrow morning. Gray area, maybe, but it should be up. You can jump on and do that. So we'll do some breathing first. We'll get centered. Then we'll start doing our galactic breathing. Just in your brain, start getting your brain. If this is new to you, if this is new for you, start working your brain around the energy of breathing in the nose, out the mouth, in the mouth, out the nose. Just anybody's brain like, oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a good experience. Just start working through how that mentally is going to work for you, so you can become present and do it. And after we do galactic breathing, we'll just sit there, hand on heart, bring our hands to our heart. We'll just do a couple of minutes. A couple of minutes of just sitting there, breathing into our heart. And then after that, we'll drop into and do transcendence. We'll do about 15 minutes of transcendence. That's where you just say your mantra in your mind. When thoughts arise, just let them go. That's totally cool. When thoughts are there, just let them go. Come back. No judgment. Mantra. Thoughts will come. It's totally fine. There'll be a point where you may transcend, and as you transcend, thoughts will come back again, and then you could bring yourself back. You just drop back into that transcendence quicker. Again, just practice and practice. The job here is to train our neurology to not only live at max capacity, or the max that we potentially can have, but it's also then to go, how can we spread it? How can we widen it? How can we expand it? so then we can handle more in life, handle more in our relationships, with our parenting, in our jobs, in our careers, whatever it is, wherever you want to spiritually, you want to be able to take more on spiritually. It's all the same. It's all key journeys. Alrighty. So holler in the chat, just give me a yes. We ready for this? Ready to do this? We're going to do this without any sound, without any, I'm going to speak. We're going to do this without any music. So we're going to do this in nice silence. And then for the recording, I'll get the team will rip this up, and they'll put some beautiful music on this around the transcendence components. We have a couple more people jumping in. Holler at it. Yes, yes, yes. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Bring it. Alrighty, fam. Just double check. How's the audio? Audio is cool for the voice. Give me some yeses if the audio is cool. And if you're in the chat here, I've got one big chat over here as well. If you're in the chat on one of the socials, jump in and say hey. Jump in and say hey. Audio is okay, perfect. Hey, what up, Elizabeth? And then just a heads up for the fam on Zoom here. When we're finished, we'll do a bit of Q&A, hang out, see where you're at, say happy holidays, happy post-holidays, and then answer any questions you have around what you're doing. We've got our Transcendence practitioner coming up as well in the next few weeks, so that's going to be very exciting. We'll talk about that. What you can do to prepare so you can dig deeper and deeper into the Transcendence component to really activate this in your life, and then go out there and use this and help others, and be a part of the partners of transforming the planet. All right, let's do this. So get comfortable where you are. I invite you to get comfortable in your space where you are now. In this session, we'll do 3 different versions of breathing. We'll start with some nice slow breathing to relax and become present. Then we'll enter our galactic breathing, which is breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the nose, in through the nose, and just alternating over and over. And we'll do about 20-30 breaths of that. After we do one round, we'll do a breath in, hold, and then a breath out and hold. Then we'll hold that breath for a moment, just allow the oxygen, the energy to flow, to release. And then we'll calm, and then we'll do another round again. After that, we'll do brain-heart coherence with a hand on our hearts, followed by transcendence and our mantra work. And the mantra work, we'll be using your mantra if you've done the initiation. If you're initiated into the quantum transcendence. If not, you can use the word Soya. Just Soya. Soya. When thoughts arise, catch the thoughts, come back, Soya. So let's begin. I invite you to slowly close your eyes. Close your eyes in this moment and get comfortable. Make sure you're in the most comfortable space for you. You can have your legs crossed or sitting on the ground. I invite you for this session to be sitting up if you can. And slowly place your attention, your awareness on your breathing. Become aware of the breath in. And then slowly feeling that breath out. Allowing your mind to drop into your breath. Breathing slowly, gently down to your diaphragm. Feeling centered, feeling calm, feeling present. Feeling grateful for taking this moment to bring yourself back to here, back to now. Feeling calm. Maintaining your attention, your awareness on your breath. Feel the breath. And now we're going to start our first round of galactic breathing. In a moment, not now, but breathing in through the nose, out the mouth, and then in the mouth, out the nose. Starting now, take a nice breath in through the nose, in, and then out the mouth, in, out the nose, in the nose, out the mouth, in the mouth, out the nose, in the nose, out the mouth. Continue that presence, continue that flow, continue it. Continue keeping into that rhythm, staying focused, in and out, feeling that energy, feeling that flow. Keep your rhythm the best you can, keep going, you've got this. In and out, feeling that energy arise, feeling that energy flow, keeping it alive. Breathing in and out, feeling that energy. Keep it going. And now take a nice deep breath in through the nose, deep breath in and hold, deep breath in, hold, and then breathe out through the mouth. Enter your first breath hold. Hold it. Hold it. You've got this, hold this. And now recovery breath in through the nose. Hold. And breathe out through the mouth. Feeling relaxed. Feeling calm. Feel the energy in and around the body. Taking this moment to feel the peace, to feel the calm. Feeling present. And in a moment we'll start round 2, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Ready, and let's start now. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the nose. Keep it going. One more in and hold, in and hold, in and hold, 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 and now breathe out. Enter your breath hold. Hold it here, feel the energy in the body. Feel any tension, any sensation. Feel it in your mind, feel it in your throat, feel it in your chest, feel it in your upper back. Hold it, be aware of it, hold it. Stay with me. And now recovery breath in through the nose. And hold. And now breathe out. Feeling that flow. Breathing gently now. Starting to open up your heart. Bring your attention, your awareness to your heart. Bringing your attention, your awareness. When you're ready, slowly place your hand on your heart. Place your hand on your heart. Breathing slowly into your heart. Aim for a nice slow breath in for around 4 seconds. And then out through the mouth for around 5-6 seconds. No pressure. We're not chasing perfection here. We're chasing presence. Breathing slowly, gently. Allow the calm to enter the body. Breathing into your heart, keeping your attention, your awareness on your heart. Keeping your attention, your awareness on your heart. Allowing your mind to drift and drop. As your body relaxes. Breathing slowly, gently. And now slowly place your hand on your lap, on your knees, wherever is most comfortable for you. And I invite you to bring forth into your mind's eye your mantra, or if you're using the word soya, just start saying soya, soya, quietly in your mind, effortlessly. If thoughts arise, it's totally normal. Just be aware of your thinking. And then bring your mind back to your mantra, soya. I'll see you on the other side. Slowly come back down into your mind. Be aware of your body. Be aware of this moment. Coming back now. Taking a nice slow breath in through the nose. And then out through the mouth. Bringing awareness to your hands and your feet, wiggling your fingers, jiggling your toes. If you'd like to, have a nice stretch and breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome back. How do we feel? Pop it in the comments as we wipe our eyes. Some people can hold this feeling for half an hour, an hour, some 2 hours, 3 hours. This feeling of presence, this feeling of peace, this feeling of calm, it can stay, it can be held. And what happens is, the more we do this over and over again. Was that 15 minutes? Yeah, that was 15 minutes. Yeah, see, you start doing it for 20-minute sessions, and plus that 15 minutes becomes easy. So what I say is, if you'd like to catch the replay for that, who'd like to do that session again? Give me some yeses if you'd like to do that again. Peaceful, nice, beautiful. Make sure you jump on YouTube, follow us on YouTube. Yes, perfect. Fair few coming through. So here's this. Also for the fam on socials, we're running a deep dive into our Transcendence practitioner over the next. We're starting in a couple of weeks. So if anybody would like to join that, if anybody would like to jump into that, just in the comments, just type Transcendence or T, just a T. If you want to tag me, you can @Aaron. You can tag me there as well. And the team will reach out. What we'll do is, for over 8 weeks, we're just going to dig deeper into this. So we're really going to work on regulating this nervous system. We always look at, and I'll hang out with the fam in a minute, chat about this, but we're always looking at 3 main levels when we want to kind of dominate life, achieve things, get out there, create something big, or maybe it's just like, fuck, I need to handle myself. I just need to take care of myself right now. There's always 3 main areas, or 3 main levels we look at. Number 1 is, are we taking care of the nervous system? Are we taking care of our central nervous system? That's this work. We've got protocols upon protocols, probably about 15, 20 protocols, maybe more. I think one training in one day for 1 2-hour block, we do about maybe 40 protocols just on sleep. And then we've got meditation, we've got the mind. But when we're looking at kind of the mind, meditation, sleep, we're looking at taking care of the central nervous system. This is how we maximize the current capacity of what we have to be able to get out there and do what we want to do, be who we want to be. Then we kind of look, cool, now what are the current patterns we're playing? What are the current patterns, the automatic thoughts, what are the belief systems, what's running through our mind that's causing the nervous system to fire off? So these 2 together become formidable when we can take control of them in our lives, when we don't get controlled by them. Then the 3rd one is, then how do we look at reprogramming the system? What are we looking at from automatic thoughts that we have? What's the neuroscience processes, and what can we do there? What we want to do over the 8 weeks is, we really want to set this system up. We want to set this system up so it becomes bulletproof for life. Now, it's not saying it's going to be perfect 24/7, but what we're going to do is we want to set it up so for the majority of your life, from when you wake up to when you fall asleep, you've got your current level of life you're living now handled. Then it's like, cool, now how can we build upon that and start opening up? That's what we'll look at for the 8 weeks. So again, if you want to come and join us, just see them here. So just type T in the chat. If you're on any of the socials, just type T. Or send us a message, T Transcendence, and myself or one of the team will reach out and we'll have a chat with you around what happens, how it works. Outside of that, big love for the fam that are hanging out. Everyone give some big waves. Big love for the fam hanging out on socials. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you again next week. Next week, same place, same time. Outside of that, for Zoom, we're going to hang out for a little bit and let's do some Q&A and handle some questions and see what's going down. Bye-bye. All right, Zoom fam, what's going on?